I was trying to start a vlog, and as you guys will see in a minute, yeah, had a close call with a moron that just pulled out in front of me. Welcome back, guys. If you are new here, my name is SJ and welcome to my channel. And if you want to see more motorcycle related content, then hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you're notified when I upload a new video. So a couple of minutes ago, I actually tried to start this motor vlog, and yeah, it was very interesting. Here, guys, check out the video. Hi, welcome back, guys. Oh, that hurt. Oh, I just went over a huge bump. That was not fun. Anyway, welcome back, guys. I need to take a second. Hi guys, I am breaking into the video here because after watching this video, I got a clearer picture of how this incident all came about. So let's rewind and go through the video together. Oncoming traffic, as you see, is tractors and trailers, trucks, vans, and SUVs. And this is important because all that oncoming traffic is what blocked the view of the person who was pulling out to make a left-hand turn into my lane. And as we get a little closer here, I'll stop right here. As you can see, this SUV is the last car in the line of the oncoming traffic. And you see the tail end of the person's car. Now, they are already moving at this point. They have decided they are pulling out. But as you can see, their view is blocked by this SUV. Now, granted, this is like microseconds of this person not being able to see. So they haven't been able to see this whole time. And even with the last car past them, they still don't have a clear view of my lane of traffic. So we'll move ahead a little bit more and we'll stop it right here. Now, this is the first chance that this person in the car gets the opportunity to see, have a clear line of sight to my lane, and me having a clear line of sight to them. Now, whether at this point this person saw me or not, I have no idea. But right here, they're committed, they're already coming out, and they are not stopping. I want to talk about two things here, so we're going to stay here for a minute. The first is, as most motovloggers know, our action cameras that we use when we motovlog have a wide-angle lens. And these wide-angle lenses make it appear on a video that the objects are further away than they actually are. So keeping that in mind, I am actually closer to this vehicle than what you're seeing on the video. So keep that in mind. Now, the second thing I want to talk about is my mindset right at this point. Because it was at this microsecond that I realized this car was not going to stop. That this car was going to keep moving and coming into my lane. So I had three objectives at this point. My first objective was to apply the brakes and scrub off as much speed as I could. My second objective was to implement an exit strategy to find my escape route to avoid a collision. My third objective was to prepare for an impact/collision. And the reason for my third one is I don't know if or when this person is going to see me. And if and when they do, I don't know what evasive moves they're going to make to try to avoid a collision with me. So they were my three objectives at this point of time. So as we move forward in slow-mo, so they're coming out, again, they're committed, they're going. I have no idea if they see me yet. I am on the brakes. I have implemented my plan of my escape route with my exit strategy. I am headed towards the shoulder of the road. That was my best option in the microseconds that I had. And then all of a sudden I realize that this person's heading the same place I'm heading. So I am presuming that at some point they realized I was there and they had decided to do an invasive maneuver. And their invasive maneuver was apparently to go towards the shoulder, thinking that I would swing out to the left and go around them. But I was already committed to my exit strategy plan of heading towards the shoulder. And right at this moment is when I realized there's a possibility of an impact. So right here at this moment, I'm laying harder on the brakes, trying to scrub as much more speed off as I can so that if we do impact, it will be minimum at most. And at some point, I am presuming again that the driver saw where I was and hit the gas and sped away. And I continued onto the shoulder of the road where I stopped and took a moment to gather myself. So here is the factors that I think help contribute to this outcome. One, I was on the Ninja 650. This is the bike that I ride 90% of the time. This is the bike that I have practiced tons of times of emergency braking and evasive maneuver. So this was the bike that I knew how I was going to handle if I ever got into that situation, because I practiced emergency braking and evasive maneuvering a lot on this bike. Second factor, I was not speeding. This road is 50 miles an hour. Now, the majority of the people that ride this road do 60 to 65, but we were doing 50 to 51. There was nobody behind us, nobody pushing us down the road, and we were just enjoying the ride. Now, I feel that because this was so close, again, I hate to keep repeating it, but it was close. Because this was so close, I think that if I was doing 60 or 65, which is what mostly everybody does on that road, that this would have been a different outcome. That I wouldn't have had the time to haul down the bike. 10 miles, 15 miles an hour of the speed limit can make a big difference when you're in that situation. Third, luck. Yes, luck. Luck that this all turned out the way that it did. Luck that even though I didn't know what they were doing, they didn't know what I was doing, and we both ended up heading in the same direction, and they hit the gas and I continued to the shoulder of the road. Was all luck. All right, guys. So again, I just wanted to break in and go over the video since I had a chance to view it, and I got such a better picture of how this happened. So now I'm going to return you to the video so you guys can watch my real-time reaction right after this incident had happened. So anyway, as you can see from the video, I had a near crash experience. Was trying to start the motovlog, and this guy, I have no idea why, last second decided to pull out in front of me, and thank God I could haul the bike down enough and headed towards the shoulder of the road and was able to avoid a crash, and had to take a moment or two to gather myself and, wipe out of my underwear. But nothing happened. I did not crash. And as you can see from the video, he did not stop. Matter of fact, couldn't even see find the gas pedal, I guess, because he didn't even try to get it moving to help avoid me. And yeah, an experience that I have never experienced on this bike, or the whole time I've been riding. I've never had a close call that close. So yeah, and I know a lot of you guys are probably going to critique that I should have done this and I should have done that. Well, when you're in that moment and seconds matter, you do what you can do. Then I'll tell you what I did. I laid on the brakes and I didn't even downshift. My whole object was to not hit him. So have fun critiquing me in the comments. Because again, I tried to avoid the collision, and that's the thing, is to avoid. Anybody who thought I should have blown the horn or whatever, yeah, maybe I should have after the fact, but I didn't. So anyway, so I just wanted to show that video to you guys. I cannot talk. I just wanted to show that video to you guys because it's split seconds, literally split seconds to be, to make a decision. And it might not always be the right decision at the time, but in the end, it's all about trying to avoid that accident from that idiot that just pulled out in front of you, whether making a left or, as in my case here, this guy pulling out into my lane. And what I, was doing was heading for the shoulder because that was my exit plan. That was my exit to avoid this crash. So, as many people like to critique, I just, again, wanted to show this video and let you guys know that it happens all the time. It happens to everybody eventually. And in the almost 5 years that I have been riding, yep, happened to me today. And I, avoided the crash, scared the shit out of me, got to have a nice stress test for my heart. Apparently I passed that. And I'm here still riding. So just do what you got to do to avoid it. Remember to look for your outs quickly, and like I said, it happens in split seconds, so try to do the best you can to avoid the crash. Get on those brakes, forget that horn, blow the horn after the fact. Anyway, guys, until next time, remember to subscribe and like this video and leave me a comment down below. Ride safe.